Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Right, so here we are back in Settlement Survival. This is our new city builder game. So in our first few episodes we've been working our way through the tutorials. So I'm hopefully sort of know what I'm doing in the game now, but we'll find out, won't we? So what I'm going to do now is start a proper game. So let's have a look. So new game. I'm going to go with standard mode, I think. Yeah, let's have a look. Sandbox mode, start with all the technology. Or do I want to have to research stuff? Let's do this. Let's do standard mode, I think. So map size, I guess, let's make it as large as possible. Yeah, let's stick with easy. Disasters off, specials off, I think that sounds sensible. And let's call it Dreamtown. Okay, so large map, easy difficulty. Go for it, let's see what we end up with. Right, here we go then. How big is the map? Well, there's the edge. Okay, over there. Oh, it's a good size, isn't it? Excellent, okay. So obviously not playing this before like this, I don't really know what I want in a starting location, but I would guess somewhere near the water. Give me options for trading with riverboats and fishing, I suppose. So let's just see if there's anything. No, it's just a river, so no sort of ponds or anything. So somewhere around here, I guess. I suppose I want somewhere with some resources like the mountains, although you can spread out as far as you want. As far as I know, you can just build anywhere on the map, so I don't think it really matters where you start. I guess little things like this is good, so you can pick up new types of crop. To be honest, I'm really not sure. Oh look, there's a pond over there actually. That might be quite good to go near. Maybe over this side then, so I can sort of be too near to two bits of water perhaps. We've got a cow symbol here, so I suggest that would mean an animal of some sort is there. Yep, alpacas by the looks of it. Let's go over here somewhere. Okay, let's make a decision. How about in here? Let's go in here. Oh, cannot be placed here. Oh, there we go. It can be placed there. Let's do it there. Survivors are chosen to... Oh, I didn't get to read that. Oh, okay. Never mind. There we are. We have our starting settlement. We have some cows walking around. That's cool. So what do we start with? We start with a marketplace, a builder's cabin, and a storage yard. Is that it? Yes, it is. Okay. So we also have... Let's have a look. We have 16 people. I know we have 30 people, sorry. 16 are labourers. We have 15 each. Does that mean we've got a load of children? Yeah, we've got 10 children. Okay. So I guess the main thing to start with is gathering stuff, just clearing some resources. So let's just set some people off to work straight away and start just clearing the area a bit. Gather some of these trees and rocks. Then I need to think about housing, I guess. Right, so where do I want housing to go? Let's start spreading... Where should I go? Where's the pond? The pond's over this way. I fancy spreading towards the pond. So maybe get a block of housing in. I don't... seeing as this is my first town, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not going to worry too much about the layout being perfect. I'm going to try and make everything look good, because that's just how I play this sort of game. So let's get a little block going in here. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's get a little block of housing in there. Now I think if I have it on double speed, I think that's what I was playing on before. I think that makes sense. So they're going to need houses. Now, I haven't actually worked out how you get enough, how you get more people. I think it is probably by having spare housing space, and then they will breed. But I haven't actually worked that out yet, so we'll find out. But I think 4 houses. I can't actually remember how many houses each one of these holds. Oh, how many people? Sorry, a family of 4. So 4 of them, actually that's only going to give enough for 16 people, and I've got 30, so actually I'm going to need quite a lot more than that, aren't I? Right, let's have a look. Where else do I want a block of houses? Maybe I should just double this up here and get a bigger block. Yeah, let's go like this. Let's get another block in there. So that is 8, and that should be enough for all of the people that I've got at the moment. So then we're going to have food, and what else is there? There's a gatherer who goes and gets vegetables. So and a hunter as well. So they are good for getting food. We have a forester who chops down trees and grows them again. Oh, we need a well. Yes, definitely going to need a well. So let's get one of those in over here somewhere. Let's get the well in somewhere near the housing, I suppose, so people don't have to walk too far. Let's get that in there. I might get more builders. Probably makes sense to maximise the number of builders. So when you've got a big project like this going on, it all happens a bit faster. So gatherers' huts, I seem to recall, those are the ones that we want to do and keep the trees around them, because they go and gather out of the woodland. So I want to get these somewhere over here, I suppose. So I'll probably get a couple of these. Let's have a look. Let's get one up in here. Think. Oh, you're constructing a gatherer's hut, which is an area structure. More workers equal higher yields. In addition to food, they also generate herbs and materials for the brewery. It is possible to collect seeds that can be grown in the field. Note that the plants only grow around trees. If there are no trees, there is nowhere to gather. Okay. Yeah, so in other words, I've got to make sure I keep the trees around that. And I will do another one, I think, over here. So there we go. So 2 gatherers. Right, how about a hunter? They will go and hunt animals. Well, we've got clearly some animals here. We have cows. But I'm guessing there are all sorts of other things walking around in the trees. So I guess if I can get a hunter built somewhere around here. Then they will go gather meat from wherever they need to go, I suppose. So, construction a hunter's hut which covers the entire map. Oh, right. So they will walk as far as they need. Okay, that's cool. Well, let's just get that built in there and see what happens. Right, so that's food, although obviously we can do some trees and some pastures. Yeah, we've got 3 different types of fruit trees. Some pastures, we've only got 1 animal, and you can do seeds in fields, so I will look at some of that. But we also need to look at, what is it, this one, chopping house. Provides timber or produces timber or dried animal dung into domestic fuel, so that's important. So let's get a chopping house in over here. Yeah, let's get that in there. Right, what else do we have? Open warehouses, church, clinic. I seem to thought that was quite a good one to get. Probably not quite yet. Let's just give them a chance to finish building these other things. But I do need... I'm going to need more trees. So what was it? It was a forester's hut, yes. So that will plant and chop down trees. So that's pretty important. So let's get that going over this way. There we go. Let's get that in there. Probably need a couple of these all together. But I guess I'll just have to take it easy because I don't know how many people I'm going to have spare. Plus I don't want to build so much that I run out of resources. But the houses are doing okay. People have moved in and they seem to be taking quite a lot of goods. So that's cool. So what do we have in storage? Let me get rid of that. We've got stone, timber and iron ore in there. That's all pretty good. So in here somewhere, oh yes, domestic fuel. Okay, so we've got a decent supply of that. We've got a decent supply of water. And then just various bits and pieces otherwise. Cool. Okay, how are we doing over here? We're ticking along. It's okay. Hopefully all these people can stop asking for a home soon because this lot is getting built. And they're all bringing in lots of food. Yeah, that's good. They're all stocking up nicely. So all my people will be very happy soon, hopefully. Slowly getting some stuff out to these. That's good. So iron ore is this dark stone. That is very important. It seems to be used in most of the constructions and we don't have much of it, so I want to make sure that gets harvested as quickly as possible, really. If I just get that highlighted. And where else do we have some? There's a little bit up here. Citizens are thirsty. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm getting there. The big well is on its way. Oh, good. My labourers are going straight out to take all that iron ore in. That's good. Let's prioritise the big well. Apparently, people are getting thirsty. Although I've got 150 water sitting in there, so they shouldn't be getting thirsty. Actually, I should probably take that rock there as well. I might as well take that bit. I think it's one of those games where you might as well just harvest what you can when you can. It's better to have this stuff in store than it is to have it sitting around out here not really doing anything. I might as well take it in and stash it. Right, that's nearly got everything it needs. What's this? A young lumberjack was tending to the trees around the lumberyard as usual when he found several crooked trees that were not suitable for further processing to become wood. But perhaps they could be used as decorative trees if transplanted. Would you like to cut them down? Cut it down or dig them out and transplant them as decorative trees. Yeah, let's do that. Saplings times 10. Oh, that's cool. I wonder where they are. Fuel reserves are low. Oh, that's not good. I wonder where those little saplings have gone. Can't see them there anywhere. Who would have been chopping them? I haven't actually got anyone who chops trees yet. That's this guy down here, and I've not got that up and running yet. Not sure about that. Right, our well is nearly built. So at least people can get some water. There we go. So this is the one that makes the domestic fuel, wasn't it, this one? Yeah, that's domestic fuel. And it needs timber. Well, I think I need to tell it. I have to tell it to use timber, because it can also use animal dung, which we're not producing, of course, because we don't have animals yet. I will look into getting a farm set up relatively quickly, I think. But for now I really just need all these basic buildings to get done. Right, so it still says people don't have a home. Why do you not have a home? Surely I have capacity now. Yeah, it says that these houses have only got 3 out of 4. Why don't they get 4? I'm not sure what happened there. Does that mean that you can only have 2 adults and a child in each house? So you need a lot more houses? You have to assume that each house can only have 3 people in. Maybe the 4th slot is reserved for a new person to be born into. Okay, well that's fine. If that's the case, I can deal with that. Would be nice if it told me. So I think what I'll do, I'll just wait for these other buildings to get finished. Looks like they've all got their materials now. This one's just waiting for a couple. Oh, and this one hasn't got anything yet. Well, hopefully these people will hurry up and deliver these goods. And then I'll build some more houses. I'll do another block. Oh, look at that stone sitting there waiting. Maybe that's because my storage is full up. No, I've got room in here actually. I guess maybe it needs more people to go and collect it. Don't know what my labourers doing at the moment. They're carving stuff up there at the moment, and they've still got some over here to do. Is that now? Yeah, there we go. That's built. So we have our first gatherer's hut built. So we've got Josephine and Matthew working over there. This one is getting built. This one down here still hasn't got anything delivered to it at all. Chopping house is just getting the last bits now. Our hunter's hut is up and running. We have Grace going and working in there. Looks like most of these buildings can have more people put in, so that's pretty handy. So as you get more people, instead of having to build a new hut, I can just increase the number of people in this one. Ooh, technology point acquired. Great. Oh look, I've got 6 technology points to spend. Right then. Have no idea what a good thing is to put them into. Let's just scroll through, see what I remember from the tutorial. I seem to call the sawmill was recommended as a good one. Unlocks the sawmill and the water sawmill. Yeah, so this is making timber into planks. Right, I'll take that one. I'm not going to worry about that yet, or that. Small marketplace. Same function and area as the marketplace, but with smaller space, less workers and less storage. Okay, that's interesting. What is this? Delivery. Marketplaces or small marketplaces have a home delivery service and automatically deliver food, water and fuels to nearby citizens. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Right, let's get back to this one then. So we've got soap. Unlock the soap workshop, which can produce soap. Soap can increase health. Right, well I'm not going to be making these products for a while yet, so I don't think soap is important. Police station, possibly? When criminals appear in town, sheriffs can quickly pin down suspects to avoid more casualties. That might be a good idea. The tent. Probably not going to use the tent, but it does allow me to move up to some house upgrades. Clean water, that sounds like a good one to do, doesn't it? Unlock the reservoir, which can produce drinking water. Must be built near the water. Materials needed: sand and clay. Not sure where that comes from. Fermenting, oh my word, what's all this? Unlock the winery. That's going to need all sorts of things by the looks of it. Oh, I have no idea. I think we're going to go with the police station. That, to me, that kind of makes sense. I think the church as well, because it's just a straight off building that you can build without needing too much more stuff. All warehouses have reached their storage capacity. Citizens have nowhere to store things. Okay. We need more warehouses. That's fine. What have we got in here? Ah, the research institution. That's a good one. I'm going to go for that one. Trade, the grocery store. I remember using that one in the tutorial. A mini market where you can regularly sell goods. Don't know. Sea transport. Merchants are more willing to do business with your town. Ships at the ferry and dock can carry a wider variety of items. I don't know. For now, let's just leave it at that. Let's just go and check on stuff. So we're going to need some more storage space. So let's do that. Ah, hang on. That's my shopping house. So I just need to tell it what to do. So I want it to turn timber into domestic fuel. My timber place still hasn't actually been built, but it's just about there. And my gathering huts are now working. So let's get a bit more storage. I guess I've got to have a low capacity open warehouse. Let's get one of these down here somewhere. Actually, let's get it at the back here. Hang on. Yeah, I'll get it there. So we've just got this one area. Area is too large. Oh. How big can I make it? Can I do that? Let's get a nice big 10 by 10. Yeah, let's do that. Might as well have a big bit of warehouse there. Might as well. That's good. Right, I'm tempted to get more houses. Well, I think I have to get more houses, logically. Let's do that first before I worry about any of these other ones. Let's get another block of houses over this way. So let's go in here. There we go. Let's get 4 of those in there. Ah, so this is basically built straight away and people can just start coming over and loading it up. That's good. Now roads are good. I like these dirt roads. I think they look pretty good. So let's get some of these roads going in here. There we go. Let's get it going around the well there. And let's get it going down there. And along here. Down here. I want it all looking nice. Yeah, let's just get it. Oh no, let's get it going all the way along around the outside of the new housing estate over here. There we go. Right, hopefully my labourers will get busy working on that. Actually, I think I'll have it surrounding this warehouse completely. I think that will look good. Be good if I could herd these cows into a stable of some sort. Looks a bit silly like that. Right, so how are we doing over here? We have Hannah, Deborah and Isabella working over in our forester's hut. So hopefully they're going to chop down trees as well as plant new ones. Oh look, they've already made me 15 timber. That's good. Our gatherers. Oh wow, look at this. Yeah, they're busy finding all sorts of cool stuff out there. That's great. How about our hunters? Oh, goose. Nice. And feathers. I wonder where they've gone to find geese. I haven't seen geese walking around. They must be here somewhere. Can we find geese anywhere? No. Oh well. As long as it's working, that's all that matters. We have our chopping house. I think I'm going to get an extra person in there because domestic fuel is very important. I definitely don't want to run out, which it looks like I have actually run out. Have I? What? Hang on. Yeah, we don't have any domestic fuel anywhere. Hang on, this is not good. Where does this come into? Is it raw materials? No. Ore? No. Fuel. Domestic fuel, naught. Okay, that's really not good, is it? So this place needs to get working overdrive. Yeah, I don't want there to be any sort of limit, really. Let's go with 1,000. I'm more than happy for our domestic fuel storage to be quite big. Oh look, our pathways are getting made. Nice, that's good. So what else was there? Food. Food doesn't seem to be an issue yet, but it'd be nice to get some farms up and running. I'm fascinated by the pasture actually. It says I have one kind of animal that I can put in a pasture, so maybe I might try that. Let's put a little pasture in over here somewhere. Got a bit of a gap here. I wonder how big these need to be. The area is too small. Ah, okay, it needs to be bigger than that. Fine, let's bring it in. How big? Oh, there we go. So how big can it be? Oh, it can be quite big. I don't think I need it quite that size. I don't really know, to be honest. I guess it makes sense to make it that wide, but then how long does it need to be? I guess not too long, so I don't want it encroaching on the space that the forester over here is using. So let's go with that. That looks like a decent size to get some animals in, doesn't it? What does that need? 104 timber. That's quite a lot of timber, but that's fine. That'd be good if we can start raising a few animals in there. What else did I research? Sawmill and a water sawmill. Which makes what? I can't quite remember what a sawmill does. Ooh, look at that. That's quite a cool looking building. Right, let's see if I can get one of them over here. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? There we go. Let's get a sawmill going over on the water there. I like that there isn't like an upkeep cost for these buildings, because that's something that always holds you back in this sort of city building game. In the early game you can't build many things because you just can't afford the upkeep costs. So I kind of like that there isn't an upkeep cost. I guess it's all down to how many people you've got. So in this case I've still got 11 people that I can convert into workers, I guess that is. Total population is still only 30, so nobody's breeding yet. So I'm not sure how that works. Looks like we've got quite a lot of food coming in here. We do. A little bit of domestic fuel starting to come in, that's good. Yeah, I could do with some more timber being stored. Have I actually got timber? See, I've only got 100 timber, which is not great. So this place is getting timber. Maybe another one of these would be a good idea. Another forester. It does take 3 workers, mind you. Fuel reserves are low. Yes, I know. Do I need another one of these? A chopping house. Is there something else that does the same job as a chopping house? Ah, so a sawmill is more efficient at making domestic fuel than a chopping house. And then you've got a water sawmill. Same function as the sawmill. Ah, okay, so my sawmill is going to be making domestic fuel, is it? Let's wait until this gets built. I thought this made planks of wood, but actually I think it might be one of those buildings that has multiple purposes, so I can tell it to do whatever I want. So I will just wait and see what happens with that. But I probably do need to have more of these, more foresters. Let's have a look at doing another forester. So I've got one there. I've got my gatherer's hut over there, so I don't want to lose any of that. So I guess I've got to come over this way. Maybe get a forester out here somewhere. There we go. Let's get one there. There's a few trees around here I can chop down if needed. At least most of my people seem to have a home now. There's nobody complaining about that. Still a few bits of path haven't been built. It's a shame. I was kind of hoping my labourers would have done all that by now. Ah, did the path not get built at the back there? I thought I put a bit of path along there. Ah, it's because I'd gone off the end. There we go. Ooh. All of our food suddenly disappeared out of here. That's not a good sign. Lost a couple of people as well. 2 labourers have just disappeared. Don't know what they built, or where they've gone. What did I build that suddenly needed more labourers? Ah, yes, here we go. 2 of them went into here. Nicholas and Louisa have gone to be farmers. So cattle. There we go. So I wonder if that is these cattle here, whether these ones... Oh, look, the cattle are walking. Oh, so the cattle are going to go and live in the field. That would be cool, wouldn't it? That's exactly what I said I wanted to do. So that will produce some beef, some leather, and some dried animal dung. Max capacity 9, slaughter 9. Ooh. Do I want them all slaughtered? I'm hoping it breeds them at the same time. Have to keep an eye on that and see what happens. I don't want them to kill all of them. Max capacity 9. Current number 8. Okay, well let's just see what happens. That's cool, at least they've gone in there. That looks really good. I've got some happy cows. They're probably not going to be happy when I kill them, but, you know, they can't have everything in life. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to put a little bit of road down there as well. I know people don't only use the roads, so it's not absolutely necessary, but I want to give people the option of... Ooh, saving the game. I want to give people the option of walking in sort of direct routes from A to B if possible. Yes, fuel reserves are low, I am aware of this. I'm just not producing any other fuel at the moment. I seem to be struggling here. It is working, it's producing, it's just I've got too much demand for it at the moment. Actually, let's just see what the houses have got in them. Let's have a look. 60, 20, 60. Yeah, they hold quite a lot in stock, don't they? So, yeah, it seems like you do need a fair bit of it. Yeah, see, this one here hasn't got any. Okay. Well, let's see, because this is nearly built now. And hopefully I can tell this one to produce domestic fuel from timber as well. Let's just have a look at this. Oh, look at that. So this has already made some dried animal dung. So I may get another one of these chopping places that makes stuff out of dried animal dung. It's an option. So let's have a look. Fuel or building materials. Yeah, so I can use it to make planks, or I can use it to make domestic fuel. Look, 10 goes to make 20 domestic fuel. What was the ratio over here? 5 to make 10. Oh, hang on. What? 5 to make 10? Or 10 to make 20? Okay, so it's the same ratio, it just does it quicker, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I'm definitely going to need more fuel, more timber coming in. However, I guess I could manually chop down some trees. Just to get a little bit of extra timber coming in for now. Just clear some of this stuff. Not too much, because I don't want to interrupt my gathering huts. As long as I keep that circle nice and full up with trees, then my gathering huts can be working efficiently. Which they are. They're bringing in loads of different things. That's great. The cows are still just producing dung at the moment, which is fine. I think I might get another one of these. Let's get another chopping house. I feel like having a chopping house which can use the animal dung. Let's get it in. Yeah, let's get it in there. And I'll set that one up specifically to do animal dung. Hopefully at some point I'll get some more options for animals as well, because at the moment that's cows is all I've got. I think if I go into here, yeah, one kind of animal, but they're all in there. I don't think I've got the choice of putting cows into another field because I've got no more cows walking around. Right. That's getting done fairly quickly. That's good. Don't seem to be planting many trees over here. There's a couple of little trees, but not many really. They don't seem quite as efficient at planting the trees as they do in other games of the same type. They seem to be chopping them a lot more than they're planting them. But yeah, there we go. We'll find out what happens. Right, I think that's a good place to leave this first episode. I think we've done pretty well. I think we're off to an okay start. Fuel is an issue, but I'm working on that. I've got these things working fairly well. I just need more timber coming in, which is an issue because I'm pretty low on timber, so I really need to work on getting more timber coming in. So I can look at that in the next episode. I have got the second forester being built over here, but they don't seem that efficient. I might consider getting a bridge and maybe getting another one over here. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that. I'm not sure how you get in much more timber much more quickly, to be honest. We shall see. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll leave that for now and then have a look at that in the next episode. So yeah, there we go. Thank you for joining me. I do hope you'll continue joining me on this this new series while I try and figure out exactly what I'm doing in this game. So yeah, we'll see what happens as we go forward into the next episode. Until then, do take care, and hopefully I will see you soon. Yeah, great. Thank you. Bye for now.